Yo, what is Brackalack YouTube? It's your boy Net here, and in today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Um, as you can see, there's a new little bit of some new stuff on the screen here. So that's why, because today we're going to be doing a new series that I'm going to be adding on to over the course of the next year, and that series is called I Gave Superpowers to Strikeout Contestants. How did the season go? Um, and so in this series, basically, I'm going to be randomizing each cast member of a season of Strikeout and giving them a random superpower. And then we're just going to hypothesize how the rest of the season is going to go, assuming that they got those sort of superpowers and such. And so I'm actually going to hop into a build battle here just so that we have something to watch on the side. And hopefully I'll be able to do all this simultaneously just because, I'm just kind of that type of player. So first, let's randomize our superpowers for each character, or contestant, sorry. So we'll start from the bottom to the top. So we're actually going to give Shredder his power first. Hopefully you guys can see this. Shout out to TBM for the spreadsheet, obviously. Legend, absolute legend. And actually, we'll see what theme we got here. Helicopter, space music, fridge. I like music. Okay, so we'll randomize the first power, and this is gonna be for Shredder. So here we go. Let's see what power Shredder gets for this season. What is that? Gravity control. It might be huge. That might be huge. Shredder, gravity control. And so we all know in the lore that Shredder is actually known as LeBron James. So there's actually like a theory going on where Shredder is actually LeBron James. And so we'll see how he does with gravity control. As you guys can see here, I'm actually building a helicopter, or at least trying to. We'll see here. So I'll build a little bit of it, and then we'll continue rolling for the next contestant. Sorry if this video is a bit all over the place. That's kind of the point. And so just giving you guys a bit more to watch. I know last episode yesterday, you guys were giving me some flack because of, why would Kaj and Happy, they would definitely not like randomize it. They would choose colors based on they wouldn't do it alphabetical order. They would randomize it, like, wouldn't they? And that makes more sense. And so I apologize for that. That was maybe a bit of an oversight, but I didn't really have the tools on hand to randomize the such stuff. So this looks pretty good so far. So I'm actually going to randomize the next person, and that's going to be Finn. So let's see what powers Finn gets this season, and let's see what it's going to be. Wall crawling. Okay. That is intense. Next player, Mumbo. See, the thing is about these earlier seasons is that I actually don't know too much about these players. Like, these guys are old school players. Impenetrable skin. That's from Mumbo. I don't know jack-ish about Mumbo. Impenetrable skin. Crash, like tell me 3 things about Crash. Like, bro, you couldn't tell me one thing about Crash. This guy, I don't know anything about this person. But that's okay. That's okay. Immovable. See, that might be a detriment to him in the case that he needs to move. You know what I mean? So next we have Duck. While that spins, let's go add some more glass to my... Let's add some glass to my helicopter. Looks pretty good. X-ray vision. Oh, is Cave Game in this season? Oh, that would have been a pull for Cave Game, but no. In Season 1, there is no Cave Game. I believe that comes out in Season 4 or Season 3. So Duck gets X-ray vision. That's dope. All right, next up, we have Mama Slime. What is Mama Slime going to get? Oh, here. Y'all hear me out with this? Boom, 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 boom. Fireballs. Okay, Mama Slime with fireballs. Call them slime balls. Fire magma cream. Something like that. I don't know. Mama is going to have fireballs. And then Dark. Oh, here we go. So this is a character that we all know. Dark Flame, obviously, winner of Strikeout Game Show Season 4 and 12. I'm actually in a Discord call right now. This is low-key a leak. Well, now I can't. I have to edit this now. Fuck me. Okay, well, we'll edit that in post. Fuck, I have to edit this video now. Anyway, okay, light powers. So Dark has light powers. That's a little bit of... I don't really know what that really means. We'll have to discover what that means for him. And then finally, of course, Brian, Falcon King. What superpower is Brian going to have this season? Because, Dark and Falcon are kind of staples of the franchise. They will show up later on in the series. World Breaker Strength. Okay, so we just gave probably arguably the best player of his era World Breaker Strength. That is crazy. He is the best player in the season, and he just got World Breaker Strength. Okay, that is fun. So this is the powers that we have here, and now we're gonna go and look at the challenges and see how they're gonna play out. Okay, so first challenge is horse race, right? And now this is something that here. You know what? Let's make this like better for the viewer here. This is live editing. This is actually what it's all about. Let's do this. There we go. Perfect. So horse race. This is my helicopter, by the way, guys. What do y'all think about it? I think it's pretty good. So what powers would be really useful horse race? Wall crawling, maybe. X-ray vision probably wouldn't be very useful. Gravity control might be a little bit useful. Probably more like the most useful or most useless is probably like immovable. Honestly, I think we got to give Crash the L on this one. I think Crash is going to be first boot. So eighth place is Crash. And then the reasoning is that he can't move, right? And so like you're riding a horse, it's probably not very beneficial that you can't move. And so I'm going to vote myself legendary. This is fucking awesome. Next challenge. All right. And who's going to win, actually? We'll decide who wins. Actually, do they have advantages? In his first episode, apparently did not get an advantage. Or maybe that's because this player had an advantage. No, they didn't earn an advantage. Okay, so we're not going to be doing no advantages for episode 1. So let's go right into the next episode, Spleef. And so we'll get rid of Crash here. So Spleef. Fireballs would be pretty fucking overpowered in Spleef. Wall crawling would be pretty overpowered. You can't fall in the lava because you're like on the walls. That might be game breaking and cheating. Gravity control, you would not be able to fall. And so there's a couple things. Impenetrable skin, like when you fall in the lava, maybe you wouldn't be able to like die to the lava. So that might be a thing. And then light powers, I don't know how useful that would be. World Breaker Strength. Obviously, you're breaking snow in the first place, so it might not be that much more useful. And X-ray vision, that's going to be useless. And so I think the top 3 for Spleef, in my opinion, is going to be Fireballs is probably going to win Mama Slime the challenge. So, Mama Slime is going to win this challenge. And then I think Finn is going to do good with wall crawling. Shredder with gravity control, I think Mama could just shoot the fireballs at Finn and Shredder. And impenetrable skin, I think for the sake of the challenge, I think once you fall in the lava... did I win? Oh, let's go! I got third! Freaking booyah, boys. Anyway, long story short, Mama Slime's going to win this challenge. I think the loser, Duck is going to get out. I don't think X-ray vision is going to help. I think Dark and Falcon are going to be just fine with their regular powers. And Duck, I'm just not very moved by... I don't think this really moves the needle here. So let's get into another... Oh my god, there's like 30 things I'm doing at once, but that's why we play this game. All right, so next challenge is going to be PvP Arena. And so for those who are astute, you will notice that World Breaker Strength is probably going to be overpowered in this challenge. And so even though Mama Slime gets the advantage in the last episode, it's probably not going to matter much. I think Brian's still going to win with World Breaker Strength. And who's going to lose? I can't see Mama Slime losing with Fireballs. That's going to be super powerful. The advantage is extra items, Ender Pearls and Arrows. Yeah, that's not going to move the needle for me. Wall crawling is going to be all right, but I mean, if you look at the arena here, I don't think wall crawling is going to be that useful. The ceiling is only like 3 blocks tall. And so this other stuff, like Dark has light powers. I don't really know what that entails, but I just feel like he could do cooler stuff with that than wall crawling. And so we're going to say Finn gets eliminated here, unfortunately. Wall crawling is just not going to move the needle there. Perfect. So the next episode, Pig Race. Oh. And the advantage is a 3-second head start. So Brian gets a 3-second head start. I think, honestly, I think Brian's going to kill his pig by riding it. Because he's got world breaker strength. I think he's going to be too strong for the pig. And I think it's going to be a little bit of a freaking shocker, guys. I think the winner of Season 1 IRL in the real world is actually going to lose here. Because he's going to be too strong for the pig. And meanwhile, all these other people are just going to be, you know, they're just going to be rolling with it as they normally would. And so, yeah. So Brian actually is going to lose here. So sorry, Brian fans, if you are in the comments. I have to build a shark, but I actually don't really know what I'm doing here. Okay. And then next episode is achievements. So this is a race to get 15 achievements as quickly as they can. And then the advantage, so the winner of last challenge, let's say the winner of Pig Race, we'll say Dark wins Pig Race. Or Shredder, because he's got gravity control. And so achievements, you have to get 15 achievements. Let's think about who's going to be most equipped to get more achievements using their powers. See, the thing is with light powers is like, what does, like, you can do like light constructs and stuff, and like maybe you can, like, I just don't really know what that means. See, with impenetrable skin, you can do a lot of like nether achievements, probably pretty easy. You could, honestly, you could brute force through like a lot of stuff because your skin is impenetrable, like you won't take damage. Gravity control, that'd be useful for, I don't know, let's say like if you just needed to fly somewhere. Like you can literally fly with gravity control. And then fireballs, I just still think that's going to be super useful. And so I just think light powers isn't going to move the needle here. And I just feel like Dark is going to have to get out here in 4th place, unfortunately. So that's the runner-up and winner out in 5th and 4th, just so that we're keeping track. And then 3rd place. Okay, so parkour. 5-second head start. Players have to complete a parkour course. Let's look at these powers here, and let's see who's best equipped to win parkour. Obviously, Shredder. All right, so that's without question. Shredder's just going to walk to the end of the course and gravity control himself to the end. So now it's actually going to be between Mama and Mumbo for who is going to lose or win and lose parkour. So honestly, it probably doesn't really matter. Looking at the finale now, it probably doesn't matter who Shredder's up against. So I'm just going to say Mama Slime is going to get 2nd place and Mumbo's going to get 3rd. And then, yeah, so the finale is Sumotori, right? And so they're on a floating platform in the air, and you have to get knocked off. We all know how Sumotori works. If we look at the brass tacks and the facts, Shredder has gravity control. He's not going to be falling off the edge. He has the gift of gravity, and he will. There's no way he's gonna fall off the edge here. He's just gonna pull himself back up. And matter of fact, he can actually control gravity for anyone. And so he can pull Mama Slime down to the ground, even though that is how gravity works anyways. So ignore I said that. Without any further ado, let's congratulate Shredder on winning the Season 1 of I Gave Strikeout Players Superpowers. So this is the new boot list, guys. This is now canon. We will ignore the real boot list behind us. This is canon. This is what actually happened. And so the first boot of the real season is actually the winner of this superpowered season. I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. I hope you guys were, enjoyed being able to hypothesize with me and theorize on these different ideas and such. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And so I hope you all have a great day. And yeah, goodbye.